The mics don't have enough juice.
Oh, we need to plug those in after this.
Yeah, we will. We're alive right now.
We are.
Yep. We are live.
Back sore.
Bum, 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 bum.
Whoa.
Nice.
Thanks. What's up? Nothing. What's up with you? Today's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Wednesday. What's going on this fine Wednesday? It's almost over.
It is.
Hump day, they call it. You just randomly put stuff on there, or you have like a...
I have a system.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
System. Sounds professional.
Yeah.
I feel like I look tired today. Nothing much.
Stop
Not
looking
us
tired.
either. Paisley says hi. How's it going? We should start. Where are you from, Anthony? And Paisley, where are you guys from?
Talk louder.
They can't hear me?
Probably not.
Where are you guys from? I'm just curious where. I know that we have countries all over the world.
You do this random thing where you get really loud and then you go back down. And then you really
What's
loud.
the deal?
Yeah, instead of just staying at like a baseline level like right here, you're up and down and up and down.
Right. Holy, eternal, omnipresent greetings, cousins. Cool. That's quite a greeting. Paisley's from Maryland. Then we got Adriana says hi. Where's the Uncle Jesus show? Where are you from? And Anthony.
The guy is much quieter. Right, yeah, because he talks
Too
it
quiet?
like he changes his level so much all the time. Instead of just talking up here at like a nice steady level, it's all over the place.
Getting voice lessons apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't know public speaking apparently.
Oh, and you're so great at it.
Yeah, I am professional.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We are in Arkansas, if anybody know that or cares. That's where we're at. Pennsylvania, okay. That was quite a greeting you gave us. We appreciate that. What's everybody doing tonight? Just winding down from working? Oh, Vermont? Okay, cool. James,
Hello from Arkansas.
people are everywhere. What's that?
I don't know.
Just copy and paste, copy and paste. Go find something to do. What's the profile picture?
It looks like some guy in a gym or something.
Kind of look like one of my pictures. Hopefully it's not me. Don't steal my pictures and put them on your thing.
You gotta talk louder.
So I had a cortisone shot in my back yesterday. I got a couple bad discs right between my shoulder blades, and normally when it flares up, I can get it to crack if I lay on one of those foam roller things, and it's been this way for about 4 months now. And he did say that it could be related to the blood clots.
Really?
He said because if the blood clots, your lungs go right up against that.
Right.
And he said if the blood clots happen to be right there, they could inflame that whole area.
Mm.
And it just hasn't calmed down. Because I thought it was weird that I got those at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
And it's been like 13 years since I had that shot. They might have to do a shot where they actually watch a screen and they watch the needle go down and they guide it on the screen while you're awake and everything. Which you don't feel nothing other than pressure, so it's not that big a deal. But it's kind of weird and uncomfortable, I guess. I didn't miss it. What didn't you miss? Us being on here? We're not very exciting, but thanks for joining in. We've been playing little games and stuff like Family Feud style games or Would You Rather, but we haven't done that in a while. And, well, we're not doing that tonight, so. Eating Japanese knotweed with dinner now. What is that? Is that going to be a good thing later, or never heard of that? Did they make up? Who's he talking? Who are they talking about?
The video.
What? Which video?
Our viral video. The
Which one?
You're afraid they're gonna make up?
Okay.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
The cop one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My
the cop
gosh.
one. Well, we have so many videos. I lose track of all this stuff, you know.
You know, I
The
don't think
live,
you're
I mean,
paying
okay.
attention.
I'm paying attention. Jose says hello. Middle bracket around the shoulders. You've had bad in the past. Still got to be careful. You're 62. Yeah. Yeah, I think I originally heard it doing a deadlift wrong. And then I've done some other things too, but got that shot. And when I got that, they said it was only supposed to actually last for like 8 years. And I made it 13, so that's pretty good. But hopefully I don't have to get another one. I don't know.
Good evening from Boston. Good evening from Arkansas.
Yep. I love your videos. Thank you. We appreciate that. If you can, if you get a minute, go to shoptheguy.com for our merch. Support us there. We got t-shirts, hats, hoodies. We have coffee mugs there. So, and you know, there is a you can chat on there. You can leave messages. So if there's something you don't see on the store that you guys would like to see, you can feel free to put that on there. Nothing weird. I know we're always leery about going on here this time of night because sometimes it doesn't end well. We get some different kind of comments and stuff we don't want. But anyways, we did it. We need to do another one of them games. Anybody out there have any ideas of like online games we could play? We did like a Family Feud and Would You Rather, but there's got to be some other stuff out there, isn't there?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know.
I had an idea for one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Deadlifts, yeah, I think he means he did that too, yeah. Lemon thinks this is hilarious, apparently.
We're pretty funny.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. Just get rid of that person.
Freaking retard.
Deadlifts, yeah, they're something I'm never gonna do again. Deadlifts, there's no real. You can build muscle and stuff without doing deadlifts. I'm not interested in powerlifting or any of that stuff. I'm too old to start that. So
Yeah.
you could do that.
I'm not interested.
Why don't you tell them what you're trying to do with the record thing?
No.
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 Okay. Never mind then. Graham says hi. Paisley, are you both having a good week? I think so. Hello from Florida. Love the content. Cool. Thank you. We were busy today. Yeah, I mean, we put out about the same as we always do. It's pretty much every day like that.
10 to 12 videos a day recently is how it's been.
Do you worry about running out of material? There was a time when we did worry about that.
Yeah, we got low. We got low on
We started
material.
thinking, what do we do? And then now we have, it's the opposite problem. We have so much written down.
We can't post as many as we need to, really,
Right.
realistically.
Yeah.
We have so many videos that just sit in a vault ready to go,
Because
basically.
you're not really supposed to post more than like once an hour.
Well, you can.
Yeah. I don't know if we've had luck with that before.
We never really tried it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should plan a day where we post like 40. Just to
Maybe.
see. Once we like really have it banked back. We have like 300 skits like banked back, ready to go.
Reed, we really don't do any politics here. We don't care. So, Super Mario, Sean, how are you? We're good. Just a Wednesday night. Thought we'd pop on here for a minute, see what's going on. We're kind of asking everybody where they're from, just curious. We got Florida, we got Pennsylvania. What were some of the other places? Wide range.
Virginia, I believe.
Virginia, yeah. Graham says he sent a couple of the shorts to family members. What did they think of them? Did they disown you now, or what's? Oh, we getting ready to.
Just in case something.
California, okay, cool. South
Dakota, Minnesota.
Who's that? That's what I think he meant to say.
Yeah.
MT.
Oh,
Montana.
yeah.
Country Carpenter says hello. Wisconsin. Sorry guys, you're having lower volume problems again. I know.
Yeah, our mics are out of battery and we didn't realize it, so.
Right. So sorry about that. The one with your grandmother's bracelet is hilarious. I send that to to my daughter because I'm 70. I like the way he said, "Do not resuscitate." Yeah. Exercise, wild edibles, fishing, nature is what I mainly do. Wild edibles, yeah. That kind of goes along with your the way you said hi to us before, and what you're eating some kind of mushrooms. You said so. Could be a good night. Yeah, the volume, guys.
We just got to speak up. We don't have mics tonight, so
Why is it so bad on the phone though? That doesn't make sense.
don't know.
That's weird because when we do live, it's like it cuts the volume down. Do you have your volume up all the way on your
Yeah.
phone? I don't know why it does that, but we got to make sure and have those mics ready to go from now on.
You just gotta have to learn how to
I'm
speak.
talking loud enough. I shouldn't have to yell.
No, you just went from like up here down. We have the mics, yeah. You're up and down.
Anyways, we don't have mics tonight. We apologize for that. Just turn your TV up as loud as it goes, and then when we're done, you can
TV.
TV, iPad. Some people watch on TV.
Yeah, I guess. Miami. That's
Dolphins
cool.
fan. That makes sense. We're in Arkansas, so what'd you do today? Anything?
No, I did nothing. I slept all day.
That's figures again.
Yep.
Yeah. So guys, we're I don't know how many of you guys are close enough, and we're involved in a lot of Jeep events coming up and stuff. Come out, say hi. We're going to be in one in Branson, Missouri here in June.
Yep.
And then in September, we have a couple. One of them is in Eureka Springs, and then the other one shortly right after that will be in Lake of the Ozarks. So we're going to be at those for sure. There's another one also in Ozark, Missouri that supports breast cancer. I don't know. I can't remember the exact date on that one, but we'll be at that one also. So Japanese knotweed, invasive species, takes over. Does it just taste good, or does it have some after effects that you're trying to achieve, or what?
Don't I know the guy on the right from a meme?
Miami.
Probably.
Which one's on the right?
You are.
I'm on the right. Why is your volume low? Because we're stupid and we didn't have our mics charged up, so we're just trying to yell at you guys. And some reason when we do lives, the phone volume turns down. We're just on a phone right here, so.
You know, we have so many people say that they can hear us fine. It makes me think that
It's on your
maybe
end.
we are quiet, but people
not
just
too
need
bad.
to turn their volume up also.
Yeah, turn your volume up a little bit if you can, because we apologize. The mics are dead tonight, so. Miami, but I'm in California now. Why the switch? I mean,
Usually it's the opposite.
yeah, people want to get out of California. Probably a job or a woman would be my guess, right?
You're just assuming that this is a...
Jeep and Fur Cure is October 11th.
You're assuming that Graham...
sounds like a guy name, doesn't it? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I could be totally wrong. You can yell at me if I am. Yeah, I don't know why the volume is so low. I don't either. Marriage 54 years ago. No, okay. So you just wanted to go to California, huh? You guys
Marriage 54 years ago, that's what they said.
right.
They went to California for that.
Oh, I thought he just recently went to California.
No.
Oh, okay. You guys are as cool as hell to me. I'm very envious of your father and son relationship. I've always wanted what you two have with my own father. Guy, you are clearly a great parent. Son is very lucky. Remember that.
Guy is very lucky also.
Remember how lucky you are. I think that guy totally nailed it. That's the comment of the day. Who is the lady I always hear but never see? That's the wife, yep. Greetings from Scotland. That's cool.
Greetings from Arkansas.
We just did
United
the flags
States.
a while back.
Not the national flags.
No, but we should do that maybe.
Yeah.
Country
I
flags.
had that planned.
We did state flags the other day and we were terrible at it. So, are you on gear or not? No, I'm not. Been doing this for a long time, so. And he's not either, if you're talking about him.
No.
I had the opportunity today at work to drive a Jeep Wrangler white in color. It was setting on a set of 33s with a 3-inch lift. Not a bad little Jeep. Cool. Ours right now is on 35s with about a 2.5-inch lift. That's about to change here at the beginning of next month. So stay tuned for more. It's kind of that not, what was it called? Not, go up a little bit. that stuff he's eating that wild.
Japanese knotweed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it's bitter, goes well with meat sauces. Huh. We have morels around here, but we can hardly ever find them. When we were in Iowa and Nebraska, we'd go out hunting for morels. Some people call them truffles. You know, but they're awesome, and they only come out like 2 weeks of the year, and it's very hard to grow them yourself. So
I could do it.
don't
Blindfolded.
forget the window button guy, Junior. LOL. What's that mean? Window button guy. Is that where you get in? The doors are off.
Yeah, the doors off one maybe.
Doors off. I think
Yeah.
you're talking about. Just wanted to give you props, including the wife, for your content. Thanks, we appreciate that. It's a full-time job. We're constantly at this. If we're not making videos, posting videos, we're trying to come up with ideas. Or now we got stuff going on because of this growing in other areas too. So we're definitely keep busy. Try to go to the gym, try to work out. He runs, you know. You're training for a bigger run right now.
Yeah.
Starting to. When are you going to try to do that?
August.
100 miles.
It's either the 16th or 17th of August.
Tried one before, but you didn't really know what to expect.
Didn't train
Didn't
enough.
train.
Yeah.
Made it 48 miles.
About 40 miles.
40 miles.
Yeah.
So Toyota Tundra or Ford F-150. Personally, I'm not a Ford fan. I think Toyota trucks are actually a pretty solid truck. So
Yeah.
if it was me, I would go with the Tundra. You were selling your George Foreman grill. Yes, I see someone like
Yeah.
both boxed. Yeah. Props to the rest of the kids. Yeah. Sometimes you hear my youngest daughter on there. In the past, we had my oldest son was in a few videos.
Long time ago.
My oldest daughter's never been in any videos. It just never worked out where she was here at the right times or we had something ready. And so Jeremy says, I love your shorts. Thank you. How do you know I was wearing shorts? Yeah, we appreciate all you guys. If you're looking to, you know, help us at all, support things, you can always go to shoptheguy.com. See what we got there. If there's anything you like, something you don't see, you know, suggest it to us. We can see if we can put it up there, make it. And we got some new things coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Some new ideas for
Today's
some clothes.
Wednesday, so yeah, it should be
Should
soon.
be any day now.
Yeah.
Working with a designer, so
Yeah.
because we're not artists,
No,
obviously. You know,
definitely
we
not.
try, and we've used a little bit of AI and stuff, but it doesn't have that genuine look like
Right.
a real artist can draw. So pretty much anybody can use AI now. It's getting that way. So if you want a shirt
Easily.
with AI,
Yeah.
you know, make a shirt. But
You do paint awesome.
yeah,
Our
we
paintings are
haven't done
available on
that.
shoptheguy.com.
you can buy those there. We've sold a few. So
Yeah, we got a bunch over there.
yeah, they're all kind of just lined up here. There's can they see that one? There's
No.
You can see
well, you
part
can
of
see
it
kind
right
of,
here.
yeah.
One there. I mean, I wouldn't call it awesome, but I would call it pretty good for never painting in my lifetime.
Should try to like make a masterpiece just once that sells
Take,
for
like, a
like
couple
$5
days.
grand.
Yeah.
No, like do so many like these type of ones where you can
Mm.
you can get them out in an hour, maybe two tops,
Yeah.
and just get to the point where you can sell one for
It's hard to do it on
$5 grand.
camera, like when we do our lives, because I'm trying to say funny stuff as like a character, but then I'm also trying to I get to where I'm concentrating on actually painting.
yeah.
And then I kind of forget to talk, and I think it gets kind of lost. Then.
Carpenter's talking about our $1 million painting.
$1 million.
It's on
There is one
shoptheguy.com.
on there. Shoptheguy.com.
Yeah, go buy that. Come on.
Mrs. Guy painted that years back, and she wouldn't part with it for anything less. So if
It
you
was
want that
it was
it's
on one
gonna
of our
cost you.
Pun Stars episodes
We would take payment installments on that. I know a lot of people
of
don't
$100,000 for
$100,000.
10 months.
Right, as long as you sign something, or you know.
Yeah,
My nephew learned the same way you did from Bob. He's amazing himself. He drew me as an alien. Yeah, as far as actually drawing like characters or something, I wouldn't even attempt that. I'd be terrible. But you can kind of like sometimes when I'm painting these and we're live or whatever, I'll do something and then I'm not looking at the camera, but in my mind I'm thinking, the hell do I do now? I just trying to mess this up. How do I fix this? But That's one thing, you can add some stuff in front of things. You can kind
Yeah.
of fix things as you go. Because I've put a line somewhere. I'm like, why did I do that? What do I do here? And it's just all guessing. I have no talent really, so it's just me trying to figure out what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then we tried, because he uses what, oil paints.
Right.
Bob Ross.
You were
uses
using
oil.
acrylics.
And I started with acrylics because I didn't know that at all. And then when I tried to switch to oils, it was terrible. I couldn't hardly do anything. Bob Ross never choked out on TV. No, he did not. He was a professional, very good painter and good talker. I mean, but I'm trying to say crazy things, and he was just talking like fluffy clouds and
Yeah.
about squirrels and stuff. So he was hired to do a whole side of a Harley shop, and it came out really awesome.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Bob Ross was something else. He was pretty cool. His son is still out there doing it. So
Yeah,
the
but
word
yep.
Jeep came from Popeyes. Yeah,
Well,
we had heard that
they
before.
never like confirmed it, but
Right,
yeah,
but we
they
did hear that. Yeah, because that was right around that time. Also, when you see people do that wave like this, it's two fingers. It's supposed to be in World War II when they passed each other in the Jeeps. They did this for victory. So people think that's stupid, but it might actually mean something. Maybe, I don't know. This dude's one of the best. Who are you talking about? Bob Ross? I hope. July 4th will be 30 years of his passing.
Wow.
That's crazy. Huh. He'd love your painting, I'm sure. He probably wouldn't like me being Rob Boss. I don't know if he would. You think he'd think that was funny?
I
we
don't
don't
know.
say anything disrespectful or anything.
No, I don't know the guy.
Props
Didn't
to
know
Bob
the guy.
Ross. He's awesome. We used to watch that all the time. We just recently watched a bunch of them. So
Yeah, to try to
it's
figure out how
not.
to paint.
We're not at all making fun of Bob Ross. I think that we're just putting our spin on it and trying to make it a little funny, a little different. You know, I would never claim to be ever as good as Bob Ross, or I will never, obviously, be.
We're talking about
me.
you.
Okay, thanks. There's a dude filling in on the public network for him. He's doing a good job. Yeah, I haven't seen the new guy. I knew his son was doing it. I watched some guy on YouTube when I was trying to get a little bit of an idea on how to do this that does something on YouTube, like a Bob Ross class. It's like a tribute thing
Oh yeah.
to Bob Ross, and he was really good too. But do you really pay $1,000 a month for child support? I pay $0 for child support, so I don't know where that came from.
The video. You're scared. You
Which one
pay
is that?
zero attention. To
We
things.
do so many.
It's like it's gotten 4 million views in like a day.
Okay, no, I do not.
That one,
pay.
the divorce court one.
Oh no, that's. I thought he was being serious because we're talking
my
about other
gosh.
things.
I just watched the skit.
Okay, cool. Gotta remember. You gotta remember.
He's
guys,
out of this.
We do so
apparently.
many skits that I can't keep track of the names.
I knew it.
What they're about. You're looking at the analytics constantly.
Right, because this
I'm
one's
not.
at that many views. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
that's
kind of
quite a
going viral right
That's
now.
a few.
Just a
Got a
couple.
few views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
He's talking about the one where the judges decided it would be 1,000. I said I might throw her a couple bucks too. You know,
Yeah.
I get it now. But when we go from reality into fiction, then sometimes you know what I mean. Your dad's losing himself into his characters.
I know.
I was always a character to begin with, so I don't know if that's possible. But anyways, all right.
Excuse you.
What do you think?
Call it?
Want to get off here? We gotta go do some work, and
Yeah.
got some more videos to make that I'll forget about later.
Yeah, for real.
They'll get on here and doing shorts and live are 180. Yeah, it's totally different because
Yeah.
on here, this is more like a live studio audience in a way, kind of. You know?
Well, and we're just
trying to talk.
we're just kind
we're
of
not
talking.
trying
We're
to
not
be super
trying to
funny,
be even. Yeah, that's
or
what I
are
was
we?
gonna say.
Maybe we're not. I don't know.
Well, we're failing to be funny if we're trying to be. I think.
One more question: do you have bears where you are? Yeah, we got black bears here. They're not too dangerous. I mean,
I fought 3 of them.
we've had several of them in game cameras. I've only actually seen. I was on my way to a job, and I saw a mom and 2 cubs run across the road in front of me. And they were actually, they still are black bears, but they were called cinnamon bears because they were like a light tan color. But that's the only time I've ever actually seen them in person. But I mean, the neighbors have seen them, got them on cameras. I got them on a camera. There was right off that deck where we do the jokes. There was one like down in the woods, like 20 feet down in there, a real big one.
Yeah.
One time, so that was cool. But don't really see them. They're pretty elusive. So 5,000 pound bears.
500.
I was gonna say I couldn't see that without my glasses. Dismal Swamp, North Carolina. I was wondering if my son bought a load piece of property with black bears in the area. They're nervous about that. No, you'll never even hardly see them unless you put a camera out there. I've never heard of anybody have any actual problems with them. I mean, we have animal foods out there for the goats, and we keep like weights and stuff on them because one time we come out and the lids were off and they were messed with. I'm sure that was probably bears, but not since then. That was like right after we first moved down here. I think.
Yeah, like maybe a year after.
Now we got a dog out there. I think he kind of, just his scent out there probably keeps him away. So, oh, California. Okay, yeah. I suppose they're probably a lot bigger out there. Oh, chickens, yeah. Comment outlet. I don't know what that means. Probably shouldn't say it. All right, guys. We're going to get off here. You guys have a good night. I appreciate it. Go to shoptheguy.com and check it out if you would. Thanks. And good night.